Krishna. Can you see the screen? Yes? Okay. Okay. Nama Om Vishnupadaya Krishna Prestha Bhutale Shrimate Bhaktivedanta Swamin Iti Namine Namaste Saraswate Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvisesha Sunyavadi Paschatya Desatarine Jaya Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shivasadi Gaura Bhaktavrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. I assume we're going to have a larger crowd as the evening gets a little later. Very important day. And our Vaishnav calendar is Diwali. And as you'll hear as we go along, besides the event that is central for Diwali celebration, there's many important reasons why Diwali is an important day for all of us. Here's a little bit of the origins of the Diwali festival. Now, many of you know this history, but when Ramachandra was in exile for 14 years, he returned on the new moon day, this one, in the month of Kartik. And they came on this very special Pushpaka Vimana that previously had been used by Kuvera, but when Ravana defeated Kuvera in battle, he stole from him the Pushpaka Vimana and used it himself. And when Ravana was finished, Ramachandra used it himself. It was given as a gift. So he returned to Ayodhya on this very evening after finishing Ravana and conquering Lanka. And as the painting very beautifully shows, the citizens of Ayodhya were so happy to receive him. As we see, there's Kaushalya, Kaikeyi greeting him especially, and other ladies and citizens of Ayodhya, and some Vanaras over there on the right side. It's a very beautiful painting. In our Vaishnav teachings, there are these two principles of relationship, meeting and separation. Sambhoga and Vipralamba, meeting and separation. And there, the spiritual idea of, amongst Gaudiya Vaishnavas in particular, and is that it's, especially in Vrindavan, it's well known between the personality of Godhead Krishna and his associates, their love intensifies, as this painting shows on the right side. When Krishna had invited the gopis to come for rasa dance, and then suddenly he just disappeared because of their heightened feelings of separation from him, they basically went mad, and they began imitating the pastimes of Krishna. You can see from the painting, playing upon Krishna's flute and engaging in dance with Krishna, and Balaram carrying Pralambasura on his shoulders, and so many, absorbed in intense remembrance of Krishna due to feelings of separation. That's in contradiction to the impersonal conception that you become peaceful when you don't have any feelings, no relationship, and everything is bland. However, the separation not only happened in Krishna's pastime, but as we know, when Ramachandra was sent to the forest for 14 years, the chariot was readied, and Ramachandra is trying to leave, and the citizens are trying to stop the horses and pleading with him, please don't go. And with great affection, he encourages them to return, and he went off to the forest. Many things happened in between, but at a certain point, Bharata came to know, because he had been away from Ayodhya. When he came back and found out the news that Ramachandra had been sent to the forest, he was crestfallen and chastised KK very badly, and went to the forest personally to try to bring him back. Here's a very nice B.G. Sharma painting embracing Ramachandra, Sita and Lakshman by Ram's side. But Ramachandra didn't agree to return. And although he tried his very, very best, Ramachandra was fixed on upholding the word of his father. And so Bharata brought a pair of wooden padukas, shoes, with ornate embellishments in gold. He put them on the ground and requested Ramachandra to place his feet on the sandals. And after Ramachandra placed his feet on the sandals, I'll then place the sandals on the throne, and from your sandals on the throne, you'll rule the kingdom. And I'll wait for the 14 years to pass. So Ramachandra smiled. He agreed. He placed the sandals on his feet, immediately removed his sandals from his feet. Now, there's an understanding amongst Sri Vaishnavas. I don't exactly understand the history behind it, but it wasn't Bharata that placed the sandals. It was Lakshman who placed the sandals on the order of Ram. But in any case, whether it was Bharata that produced the sandals or Lakshman produced the sandals, in any case, Shatrughna was with Bharata, and Bharata went back, and he indicated, for 14 years, I'll live in a hut outside Ayodhya. I'll survive only on fruits. In other words, he was going to live a lifestyle just like Ramachandra. Live on fruits and roots, keep my hair matted, and at the end of those 14 years, if you don't return, I shall enter blazing fire. And Ram knew that Bharata meant what he said, and when he returned onto the throne where Ramachandra would be sitting, Bharata placed the sandals. So there's a little intrigue. This is part of that same, this evening in Ayodhya. Ramachandra, being very sensitive to relationships, he thought maybe through these 14 years, Bharata has become attached to being the king. So he decided to send his very beloved devotee, Hanuman, who was very expert at diplomacy, to go in advance and find out what's his mood. If he wants to maintain as the king, no problem. So Hanuman under the order of Ramachandra went, and when they met, there was complete happiness on the part of Bharata. In fact, it said when they met, and Hanuman informed Bharata, "I've come as a messenger of Ram," he fainted. The text reads, upon his arrival in Nandigram, Hanuman saw Bharata dressed in tree bark and having matted hair. Bharata was living in a small cottage. This shows he's living in a cave, subsisting only on fruits and roots, and he appeared to be very miserable and emaciated. And when he announced, "I've come as a messenger from Ram," he inquires about your welfare and wishes to inform you that he will soon return to Ayodhya. And as soon as Bharata heard Ram's name, that he would soon be returning, he was exhilarated in transcendental emotion. He fell to the ground unconscious. So that was the sign. Hanuman was very diplomatic. He understood what that meant. He wasn't attached to being the king. He was planning to give up his life that very evening. Upon Ram's arrival in Ayodhya, the residents lit lamps to receive him. They offered lamps which were an expression of their love, the flame of their gratitude and affection. Of course, very poetic way of exhibiting their appreciation and their love for him. Lord Ramachandra was seeing each of those flames as the personification of pure love of his devotees. And he was reciprocating with them from his heart and from the gesture of his hands. And Sita, of course, by his side. There's a transcendental teaching that goes like this. Actually, Krishna never left Vrindavan because Krishna never leaves Vrindavan. There's a Leela as if he left Vrindavan, but he remains always in Vrindavan. And similarly, that Lord Ramachandra never left Ayodhya, nor does he leave the hearts of his devotees. Now, this is understood by the devotees, and it's not so easily understood by just hearing the recitation. Unless there's love for the personality of Godhead, we won't feel his presence. This is part of the transcendental teaching. Ayodhya is like our heart, and Lord Rama is the Lord of our heart, the supreme object of love and devotion for all of us, for those who are lovers of Ramachandra. And due to many unfortunate misconceptions, we too have exiled the Lord from our heart. That's our misfortune. Know what to do when you're unfortunate. You'll suffer. Just as Ayodhya became a ghost town when Lord Ram departed, our heart also has become infested with negative and often destructive feelings, anxiety, boredom, loneliness, depression, stress, prejudice, envy, anger, and hatred. Unfortunately, those negative emotions don't belong there. And just like the citizens of Ayodhya, our lives too have become filled with emptiness and lamentation. So the negative emotions are well known in this world. We may not know the source of them, but that's the source of them. There's one important difference between us and the citizens of Ayodhya. They clearly knew that their grief was due to their separation from Lord Ramachandra. We're less fortunate. We don't recognize that's the root cause of our negative emotions. We try to hide and forget the existential emptiness of our life by accelerating the pace in pursuit of mundane goals, wealth, enjoyment, entertainment, fame, power, position. But it doesn't work. These illusory substitutes for love of God offer only flickering titillation, not lasting fulfillment. Consequently, despite the frenzied pace and the jazzy gadgets that are the pride of our lives, we still remain largely unfulfilled and disappointed. So there's a solution, Diwali. How can we welcome the Lord back in our hearts and experience the essence of Diwali? We are all eternal spiritual beings belonging to the kingdom of God, where we eternally enthrone the Lord as the king of our hearts and rejoice in selfless, loving exchanges with him. That's the ideal. Unfortunately, we find ourselves in the situation that's pictured here. Instead, we exile the Lord from our hearts. We exile ourselves from that world of endless love and come to this material world where we misidentify ourselves with temporary material bodies. Covered by spiritual amnesia, we play roles and pursue illusory goals, but get only disappointment and distress. No, it's a dark picture, but it's reality. People are chasing after that happiness, but exactly as it says in Bhagavad Gita, we're searching for sukha, and we get the opposite instead. This is the final slide about Diwali on Ram's return from Ayodhya, or to Ayodhya. By cultivating knowledge from the sacred scriptures about the Lord and his love for us, and reviving our dormant love for him by chanting his holy names, we can invite him back to our hearts. Therefore, while lighting the earthen lamps this Diwali, let us also light our hearts with divine wisdom and love. Now, these are nice words. They're true. And to enter into the spirit of the festival, I mean, in different places, all over the country and out of the country, and there's some devotees in Kunming, China, that are having a Diwali festival, and I'm sure they're having a nice song and dance and joyful time. But to enter into the actual spirit of Diwali is very special. That's what this is meant to portray. Now, in addition to Ramachandra's returning to Ayodhya on this particular day, there's a number of other events that also happened on the very same day. One of those events was, as depicted in the painting here, Krishna riding on the back of Garuda with Satyabhama. He severed the head of Narakasura. It was the day preceding Diwali. So Narakasura, previously, he had kidnapped 16,100 princesses and put them in prison. And the princesses sent a messenger from prison to Krishna, please come and rescue us. It's in a desperate situation. You're the only shelter, you're the only one that can deal with this person. Please rescue us. And so Krishna did, receiving their message. And after Narakasura was killed and the princesses were released from prison, There was a 2-day festival that went the day before Diwali and Diwali day itself. Big celebration, Diwali festival. How this happened, as you most likely know, Narakasura was the son of who? Mother Bhumi and Lord Varaha. By the combination of Lord Varaha and Mother Bhumi, Bhoma, the child was born, but he became, instead of Bhoma, he became Bhomasura by bad association. And the bad association was Banasura. Banasura was the eldest son of Bali Maharaj. There's a whole chapter in the Bhagavatam dealing with Banasura. And through the association of Banasura, Narakasura became corrupted, or Bhomasura became corrupted, became Narakasura. There's another wonderful event number 3 on this list. And this is the very day that the goddess of fortune, Lakshmi Devi, appeared. Now, Lakshmi has an expansion. As the Shakti of the Supreme Lord can expand, she never leaves the Supreme Lord's side, as Sita never leaves Ram's side. But on this particular day, on the new moon day of the Kartik month, during the churning of the milk ocean, the expansion of the original goddess of fortune made her appearance from the churning of the milk ocean. And she's worshipped on this day by many to get her blessings. Many persons want her blessings in the form of material prosperity, wealth, triumph of good over evil, and so forth. All this is nicely described in the Srimad Bhagavatam, Canto 8. Here's some of the painting is showing the churning of the milk ocean. There's the demons on one side, the demigods on the other side. During the churning of the milk ocean, the material Lakshmi appeared from the ocean. She is an expansion or incarnation of the original Mahalakshmi. Nice. And here's a nice reference from Canto 10, Chapter 58. My Lord, who would be a better husband for my daughter than you, the exclusive abode of of all transcendental qualities. On your body, the goddess of fortune herself resides, never leaving you for any reason. So when Krishna was requesting the hand of King Nagnajit's daughter in marriage, he readily agreed, indicating that he, Krishna, was the residing place of the goddess of fortune herself. The name that's used to refer to the goddess of fortune herself is this Anapayani. Anapayani means that the goddess of fortune never leaves, even for a single moment, the shelter of her master, Lord Narayana. So in other words, King Nagnajit recognized that Krishna was Narayana, and the goddess of fortune on his chest never leaves his presence. There's never separation between the goddess of fortune and her master, Lord Narayan. And because this is the month of Kartik, and the final day of Kartik is when we observe the Damodar Leela. We've been mentioning this, but here it is again. Sanatana Goswami explains in his commentary on this pastime of Bhagavatam that it took place on the Diwali day. You know the history. The churning of the butter by Mother Yashoda took place on Diwali. She sent all of her maidservants home and decided that she would churn the butter herself. She gave them the Diwali holiday. According to Jiva Goswami, Mother Jasoda saw that all the maidservants were engaged in Diwali celebrations at home, so first she began to churn the yogurt. We saw this whole presentation, this particular image of Mother Jasoda churning the yogurt into butter. Now, there's additional pastimes that this Diwali day are noted for. It's not a procedure that Vaishnavas observe, but Kali Puja is observed on this Amyavas, dark moon night. And there's a pastime in Braj where Krishna manifested the form of the goddess Kali. The pastime goes like this. The Radharani was so-called married to a so-called husband, Abhimanyu. Abhimanyu had a mother and a sister. The mother's name was Jatila. Abhimanyu's sister's name was Kutila. And they were always conspiring in different ways so that Krishna would not meet with Radha. But Jatila received word that Krishna was with Radha. And so she got Abhimanyu, he's on the left side in the painting, to the place where it was supposed to be where Krishna and Radha were meeting. And when Radha and the gopis who were with Radha heard that Jatila is coming with Abhimanyu, Krishna said, no worries. As the painting shows, he manifested forearms and appeared like goddess Kali. And the gopis were surrounding goddess Kali and worshiping goddess Kali, who was actually Krishna. And sometimes you may visit in Vrindavan, and if you visit in Vrindavan, on the side of the place where Radharani would stay in Yavat, there's a deity of the goddess Kali by the side with Radha, by the side of the goddess Kali. And the goddess Kali isn't the goddess Kali, it's Krishna himself. A nice pastime in relation to Kali Puja. There's another very celebrated event that is the Pandavas return after their exile. Same night, Amavasya night, when the Pandavas returned from their 12 years of exile. They spent the final year of their exile in the kingdom of Virat. The explanation goes like this. The Pandavas remained at the kingdom of Virat and did not return directly to Indraprastha or Hastinapur. Rather, from the place of King Virat's kingdom, that's where there was this plan from there to go to Hastinapur and arrange a peace settlement. When the peace settlement was rejected, they went straight from Virat's kingdom to Kurukshetra. On this day, the Pandavas exile. In Vrindavan, there's this nice understanding found in Gauraguna Deshtapika by Kavi Karnapur. And the history recorded by Kavi Karnapur, a very, very learned person, he describes as follows. Sadashiva who appeared previously in Vrindavan, appeared as Lord Chaitanya's Advaita Acharya, who is Sadashiva himself. Assuming the form of a cowherd boy, Sadashiva danced with Krishna in Brajabhumi. This is confirmed by the following statement in the Shiva Tantra, where Bhairava says, one day during the great festival of lights in the month of Kartik, Lord Krishna enthusiastically danced with Balaram and their cowherd friends. So Krishna didn't just dance with the gopis, he danced with the gopas during this particular day. And Lord Shiva in this text is saying, when Lord Sadashiva, my spiritual master, saw this transcendental dancing, he yearned to become a cowherd boy and be able to dance with Lord Krishna. By Lord Krishna's mercy, Sadashiva was able to appear in two forms. In one form, he remained as Lord Sadashiva. In the other form, he appeared as a cowherd boy in Braja. Not a well-known pastime, but it's a celebrated pastime revealed to us by Kavi Karnapur. And there's one more nice lila, the day after Diwali. What happens the day after Diwali? Tomorrow, Govardhana Puja. Govardhana Puja. So the Govardhana Puja festival is a very nice festival. And there's a connection between this very nice festival and the pastime between Bali and Vamanadev. On this very day, this Diwali day, Bali Maharaj was defeated by Vamanadev. So the introductory presentation was the origins of Diwali, the Festival of Lights. And the origin, of course, very, very, very ancient and most celebrated is Ramachandra's return to Ayodhya. But as you can see, there's many other pastimes that take place on Amavasya day. There's a nice photograph of the dark moon. And here's a nice lady offering a lamp. Of course, depending upon the situation that she's wishing to honor, she's honoring the personality of Godhead corresponding to her devotion. And that's the nature of the personality of Godhead. Now, most of us will remember the return of Lord Ramachandra to Ayodhya. But some other devotees and other devotees and other devotees have other remembrances of this very special day. So you can see it's a very special day, very special festival day. And literally all over the world, devotees, as I mentioned, even in China, they're not born Hare Krishna people, but they're learning about Krishna consciousness, and what to speak of in Russia and you name it, Japan and Africa, and honoring Lord Ramachandra's return to Ayodhya on this Diwali day. It's a special event. And many other, in relation to the personality of Godhead, events, special day. So we're honoring Diwali with offering a lamp, and then sure that's going to happen very soon, this evening. So thank you all for coming. And that ends this little presentation. Now you're going to do your MC program? Okay. Yeah. Any comments or questions? I don't think so. It's all very straightforward. Go ahead.
Hare Krishna. Thank you so much, Maharaj, for enlightening us all of us with the significance of Diwali and events that happen on Diwali and Govardhana Puja, giving us a nice recap of the Lord Ramachandra return pastime and transcendental teachings based off of Ramayana, such as the significance of the Lord Ram separation, the journey of Lord Hanuman, and the emotions of Bharata, Vaishnava principles, Ramachandra being the Lord of our hearts, and how to bring Lord Ram back into our lives. Thank you so much, Maharaj. We are so grateful to you. You have uplifted our moods about this festival, and we are so thankful. Thank you for coming to the Hare Krishna Temple of Austin on this auspicious occasion of Diwali. Let's all thank Maharaj by chanting the Hare Krishna Mahamantra loudly one time. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hari Bol.
So, what's next on the schedule?
Next up, we will have Vishaka singing for us to glorify this occasion of Diwali. Vishaka? Nimai Prabhu. Okay. Up next, we will have Nimai Prabhu, a renowned Kirtanier from Florida who has been practicing Krishna consciousness from his childhood. He will lead us in another enchanting Kirtan. Let's welcome Nimai Prabhuji to the stage with all full of our hearts. Hari Bol. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Yes, then it's the Rath Yatra Mataji.
Okay, then
Then we have Ida Sharma.
do we have Veera Sharma? Can you call too? Do we have Veera Sharma? Do you?
Is Ira Sharma here today? Ira Sharma? Hare Krishna, Amiha Radhika Mataji will be doing Kirtan for 10 minutes. So please welcome her to the stage with a big round of applause. Hari Bol. Mataji, over to you. Ira Sharma, are you here? If you're here, please report to the stage. Thank you.
Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama, Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama Rama, Hare Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama, 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 Hare Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama, 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare Hare
Hare Krishna. A big round of applause to Mataji. If you haven't already, we have Deep Dawn, and you can offer a ghee lamp to the DTs. There is a Superbot Live Dosa stand in the back if you want to check that out too. But next up, we will have Nimai Prabhuji singing. A little about Nimai Prabhu. Nimai Prabhuji is a renowned kirtanier from Florida, and he's been practicing Krishna consciousness from his childhood. So he'll be leading us next now in another enchanting kirtan. Let's welcome Nimai Prabhu to the stage with a big round of applause. Hari Bol! Prabhuji, over to you.
It's wet. A little bit. You should.
Kristaya Bhutale Shimate Bhakti Vedanta Swami Namine Namaste Saraswati Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Sanyavadi Asya Tyadeshatarine Shri Krishna Chaitanya Vadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare,
Krishna, Krishna,
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare,
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare
Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare
Hare Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Rama
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare Hare
Hare Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Rama Hare Hare
Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Rama Rama Hare Hare
Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Rama Rama
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Rama Rama Hare Hare
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare Hare
Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Rama Rama Hare Hare
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Rama Rama Hare Hare
Krishna Krishna Krishna
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare Hare
Krishna 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 Hare
Hare Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare Hare
Krishna 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 Hare Ram
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare Hare
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare
Hare Krishna 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 Rama Rama Hare Hare
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare
Hare Krishna 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 Hare Rama Rama Rama
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare
Hare Krishna 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 Hare Rama Hare Rama Rama Rama
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare
Hare Krishna 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 Hare Rama Rama Rama
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare
Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare
Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Rama, Hare
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna,
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna,
Hare Rama, Rama Rama.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama,
Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare.
Jai Gaur Premanandi, Hari Hari Hari.
निमाई प्रभु की जय.
Thank you so much, Nimai Prabhu, for glorifying this occasion of Diwali. That kirtan truly brought the vibe of Diwali to life. Haribol, a big round of applause for Nimai Prabhu. Next up, we will have a short kirtan by Vishaka. Vishaka will be singing a Ramachandra bhajan today. Over to you, Vishaka.
Ramachandra Raghuvira, Ramachandra Ranadira, Ramachandra Raghuvira, Ramachandra Ranadira, Ramachandra Raghuvira, Ramachandra Ranadira, Ramachandra Raghuvira, Ramachandra Ranadira. Ramachandra Ranadira, Ramachandra Ranadira, Ramachandra Mama Sindhu Ramachandra Ramachandra Jaya Sindhu Ramachandra Jaya Sindhu Ramachandra Jaya Ramachandra Raghunatha Ramachandra Jagannatha Ramachandra Raghunatha Ramachandra Jagannatha Ramachandra Raghunatha Ramachandra Ramachandra Jagannatha Ramachandra Raghunatha Ramachandra Raghunatha Ramachandra Ramachandra Ranjira, Ramachandra Ranjira, Ramachandra Ranjira, Ramachandra Ranjira,
Wonderful job, Vishaka. Give her a round of applause, please. You sang so melodiously. Guess what, people? The news is out, and I'm sure you have heard. Sri Ram is coming to the Ayodhya of Cedar Park. Siyavana Ramachandra ki jai. Pavana Sutta Hanuman ki jai. Jai Ramakanjana ki jai. Bolo Rama Bhakta Hanuman ki. Everybody, let's go back there and see that Sri Ram is coming on the Pushpak Viman. Hari Bol.
Next time, remove your chappals when you go.
Yes, ma'am.
Forgot.
It was fast, so I had to.
Come.
You